Hello and welcome to another Adverity Platform guide. In this video, we'll be taking a look at advanced dimension filtering, how to apply these to widgets and dashboards in order to get the information that you find relevant. First, we'll look at permanent filters. They're called permanent because they can't be changed by users with view-only access. This means that anyone with view-only access can see the information displayed with the filter but cannot adjust it. To apply a permanent filter, click the filter icon in the top right of the dashboard and select Permanent Filter. This filter will apply across the whole dashboard by default. If you have multiple dashboard pages, you can specify the page you'd like to apply this filter to by clicking Add Remove to the right of all pages. You can only apply one permanent filter to each dashboard page, but you can apply multiple permanent filters to the whole dashboard. In the Filters field, choose the dimension you want to filter for. Our sample dashboard displays data from a selection of data streams. If you remove one of the data streams from this field, Instagram ads, for example, and hit Apply, you can see that the dashboard no longer displays Instagram ads data. You can add other dimensions by clicking Add Dimension Filter to the right. Let's say we want to filter for a specific account name. You can choose Account Name as a dimension and select the account name you want to filter for below. Hit Apply to add the filter. You can remove it by simply clicking the X next to your selection. You can add another permanent filter to the dashboard by clicking Add Permanent Filter to the left, and remove it again by clicking the Delete icon to the right. If you're happy with all your settings, just click Apply to the right. Next, we'll look at dashboard filters. Unlike permanent filters, these types of filters can also be adjusted by users with view-only access. Let's click the filter icon and open Dimension Quick Filters on a dashboard. In the Select Pages field, you can select a specific page you want to apply the filter to. In this case, we'll leave the field blank because we want to apply the filter across the whole dashboard. Next, we need to choose the dimension we want to filter for. You can choose any dimension in the data shown on your dashboard. In this example, let's choose Data Stream again and hit Apply to the right. You can now see how the filter appears in the top left of the dashboard. At the moment, we're not filtering for a specific data stream. To change this, you can select the data stream that fetches data from your preferred data source in the drop-down menu of the quick filter. Let's select Instagram ads. Then, click Apply and you can see the dashboard change accordingly. If you want to go back to the previous view, simply reset the filter settings by clicking the icon to the right. To delete the quick filter from the dashboard entirely, go to the filter settings on the right and hit Delete from Dashboard. Just like a dimension quick filter, you can also apply a date range quick filter to your dashboard. First, choose a time range within which you'd like users to be able to filter. Let's select the past 2 months, for example, and hit Apply. You can see that the date range filter appears in the top left of the platform. You can now use this filter to display data for any time range within the past 2 months. Let's select week 1 of 2024 and hit Apply. You can see the data change accordingly. Lastly, we'll look at widget filters. These allow you to apply a filter to one or more widgets. This makes them more flexible than dashboard filters. A widget filter can be configured by clicking the filter icon and selecting Dimension Quick Filters on page. In Select Widgets, we're asked to choose one or multiple widgets that we want to apply our filter to. Let's choose the monthly cost by data source widget for this example. Next, we're asked to choose one or multiple dimensions again. Let's stick with the data stream type as an example and hit Apply. You can see that the Quick Filter widget has been added in the top left of the platform. If you like, you can use the move icon on the Quick Filter widget to position it somewhere else on the dashboard. Now select the data stream type you want to display. Let's select Instagram ads again and hit Apply. And there you go. The widget we've selected changed to only show Instagram ads data. The settings can be adjusted by clicking the settings icon on the Quick Filter widget. You can apply the filter to other widgets or leave the field blank to apply the filter to all widgets in the dashboard. If you want to delete the quick filter, go to Widget Settings and hit Delete. The same logic applies to time range quick filters. We have a time range quick filter at the widget level applied here. To check the settings, click Settings in the top right of the filter widget Then select Edit Settings. Currently, this filter is applied to all widgets. You could change this by specifying widgets in the Select Widgets field. Like in the previous example, you can also choose a date range to filter in. Once you're happy with all the settings, click Apply to the right. You can now filter within your selected time range and the filter will be applied to your selected widgets. We've now covered permanent filters, dashboard filters, and widget filters. If you want to apply a filter to just one single widget, you can go to the widget, hit Settings, and then click the filter icon. You can see that in this example, we have one filter applied already. Every deal source with the name Undefined is filtered out of our data. More filters can be added by clicking the Add Filter icon to customize a widget to meet your needs. It's important to remember that this function is only available if you have editing access to the dashboard. And that's all you need to get started with Adverity's dashboard filter options.
Thanks for watching. For more information about filtering on widgets and dashboards, please check out the Adverity documentation.